She said, "We're better as friends," as she walked away, so I treated her like any other casual acquaintance. Now she's begging me to care like I used to, but I'm not interested anymore. Hey viewers, before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want more stories like this. Thanks. We are better as friends, she says, swirling the wine in her glass, like this is just another casual conversation. The soft lighting in our apartment almost makes her look regretful, but I know better now. 3 years together, and she delivers that line like it's some kind of gift. I lean back in my chair, studying her face. There's a nervous energy under her skin, her foot tapping against the hardwood floor. She's waiting for a reaction. Tears, begging, maybe even anger, anything to prove this mattered. Okay, I say. If that's what you want. Her eyebrows twitch. That wasn't part of the script. You're just too much sometimes, she continues, her words spilling out now. I need space to breathe, to figure myself out. It sounds rehearsed, like she's practiced it in front of a mirror. I nod slowly, watching her shift under my silence. The clock on the wall ticks loudly between us. I'll always love you, she adds, reaching across the table to squeeze my hand. Just not like that. Her thumb traces circles on my skin, that old comforting gesture that used to mean something. Now, it just feels like she's trying to ease her own guilt. The apartment still smells like the dinner I cooked an hour ago, garlic and herbs lingering in the air. I wonder if she planned this before or after she finished eating. I get it, I say, sliding my hand away. My voice is calm, even to me. No hard feelings. Something flickers across her face. Confusion, then irritation, maybe even disappointment. She wanted a scene, wanted to walk away from tears and pleading. Instead, she's getting indifference, and it's throwing her off. You're taking this really well, she says, an edge creeping into her tone. I shrug. What's there to take badly? You said we're better as friends. I believe you. Her glass hits the table a little too hard. It's just, I expected you to, I don't know, fight for us. I almost laugh. You're breaking up with me and Matt, I'm not arguing about it. Her cheeks flush. This isn't how it was supposed to go. She wanted to be the strong one, the one who walked away with dignity. Instead, I'm sitting here composed while she struggles to regain control. I just thought what we had meant more to you, she mutters, going for the low blow. It did, I say simply, but I'm not going to beg someone to stay who wants to leave. Silence stretches between us, heavy and uncomfortable. She opens her mouth, then closes it. I can see her trying to figure out how to take back control, realizing she might have misjudged this completely. Finally, she stands abruptly, her chair scraping the floor. I guess that's it then. I guess so. She hesitates, waiting for something, anything to give her the emotional payoff she came for. When I don't, she grabs her purse and heads for the door. I'll text you, she says over her shoulder, already reaching for the handle. Sure, I reply. Take care. The door shuts with a quiet click. I sit there for a while, listening to the hum of the refrigerator, the distant traffic outside. Then I pull out my phone and order a pizza because, screw it, I'm hungry and my life isn't over. Just different. The first text comes 3 days later. Hey, can we talk? I wait until after lunch to respond. Sure, what's up? The typing bubble appears immediately, lingers, disappears, then comes back. I just miss you. This feels weird. I sip my coffee, watching the message sit there. I know what she wants. For me to say I miss her too, that this is killing me, that I've been staring at my phone, waiting for her to reach out, but I haven't. Yeah, breakups are weird, I reply. Her answer comes instantly. Are you okay? Like really okay. I can almost hear the frustration. She needs me not to be okay. Needs this to have wrecked me the way it's starting to get to her. I'm good, I say. When hiking yesterday, weather was nice. The typing bubble pops up again, stays there for a full minute. Then, oh, that's good. 2 weeks later, she calls at 1:17 a.m. I let it go to voicemail. The next morning, I listen while making breakfast. Slurred words, the clink of glass, her voice thick, like she's been crying. I don't get why you're being like this. We said we'd stay friends. Friends answer when their friends call. I text her back around noon. Hey, saw I missed your call. Everything all right? She replies 5 minutes later. No, Mark and I got in a huge fight. I just really needed someone to talk to. Mark, the coworker she'd been texting for months before we broke up. The one she swore was just a friend. That sucks, I say. Hope you guys work it out. The typing bubble appears, disappears, then Are you serious? That's all you have to say. I wait an hour before replying. What do you want me to say? I don't know. Maybe act like you care. Like we actually meant something to each other. I set my phone down and finish my coffee. When I check it again, there are 3 more messages. You're really just going to ignore me now. This isn't what friends do. Whatever. I see how it is. I don't respond. A month in, she asks me to help her move. My lease is up. She texts, I could really use an extra set of hands Saturday. I stare at the message. The audacity almost makes me laugh. Can't, I reply. Busy that day. Doing what? She doesn't respond for hours. Then, late that night, most people would at least pretend to have a real excuse. Most exes wouldn't ask their ex to help them move in with their new boyfriend. I write back. The bubble appears, stops, starts again. Finally, I just thought we were better than this. Better than what? I ask, then, acting like strangers. Like none of it mattered. I wait a long time before answering. We are not strangers. We're friends. You said so yourself. Friends help each other. She fires back. Friends also respect when someone says they're busy, I reply. She leaves me on read. The text slow after that. Occasional check-ins. How are you? That feel more like probes than genuine concern. I answer politely, vaguely, never giving her anything to latch onto. Then one night the dam breaks. I can't do this, she writes. You're so, me cold now. It's like you're a completely different person. I stare at my phone, considering my response. Finally, I type, nah, I'm the same. You're just seeing me from a different angle. What's that supposed to mean? It means friends don't get the same version of me that you did. You wanted a demotion. Congrats, you got it. She doesn't reply, but I know her. I know that silence is just her regrouping, trying to figure out how to regain control of a game she no longer understands. And I know she'll try again. People like her always do. The first time she really loses it is over a missed birthday. Her text comes in at 8:03 a.m. on what used to be one of the most important dates on my calendar. You didn't even say happy birthday. I wait until after work to respond. Oh, is it today? Happy birthday? Her reply is immediate. You never forgot before? I can picture her face, that wounded, disbelieving expression she gets when reality doesn't bend to her expectations. I used to hate that look. Now it's just irrelevant. Sorry, I type. Been busy. 3 dots appear, then disappear. Mark forgot too. I spent the whole day alone. Oh, there it is. I don't respond. The calls start in week 6. At first, just late-night drunk dials, slurred voicemails I delete without listening. Then, midday calls I let go to voicemails. I delete without listening. Then midday calls I let go to voicemails. Then finally, the 3 a.m. panic ringtone that means she's decided this is an emergency. I silence my phone and go back to sleep. The next morning, there are 17 missed calls and a single text, I needed you last night. I pour myself coffee before responding. Everything okay? And no, everything is not okay. Mark and I broke up. I was a mess, and you couldn't even answer your last. And you couldn't even answer your prom. I take a sip of coffee. The morning sun feels good through the kitchen window. That sucks, I reply. You should call a friend. The typing bubble sits there for a full minute before her response comes through. I was calling a friend. Oh, I write. Well, I was asleep. Try a therapist. She shows up at my apartment on a Tuesday. I open the door to find her standing there, mascara smudged, hair messy, like she's been running her hands through it. She smells like cigarettes and that vanilla perfume she used to wear for me. You're ignoring me, she says, her voice trembling. I lean against the doorframe. No, I've been answering your texts. You know what I mean. Her hands clench into fists at her sides. This isn't how friends act. I watch her chest rise and fall too quickly, her eyes darting around, searching for pieces of my old life. A photo we took down, a coffee mug she left behind, that I kept for years. All of it gone now. You're right. I say calmly. Friends don't owe each other midnight crisis calls. Friends don't scream at each other for having boundaries. Friends don't show up unannounced demanding emotional labor. Her face twists. Since when are you such an emotionless robot? Since you told me we were better as friends. I cross my arms. This is what that looks like. She opens her mouth, then closes it. For the first time, I see it click. The realization that I'm not playing some revenge game, that this isn't a tactic to win her back. This is just what's left. You don't get to hate me for treating you exactly how you asked to be treated, I say quietly. Tears spill over, streaking down her cheeks. But they're not the kind of tears that used to gut me, the pretty, performative ones that signaled I needed to fix something. These are messy, real. You were supposed to. Her voice cracks. What? I ask. Wait around as your backup plan. Stay on the hook in case things didn't work out with Mark. She doesn't answer, doesn't need to. The silence between us stretches, heavy, with everything she'll never say out loud. Finally, I step back and reach for the door. You should go. For a second, I think she'll argue. Then her shoulders slump, all the fight draining out of her at once. As the door closes behind her, something strange settles in. I don't feel angry. I don't feel anything at all. Her last text comes a week later. Maybe we could try again. I stare at it for a long moment before typing my reply. Nah, we're better as friends, remember? Then I block her number. The sun is shining. I've got plans with people who actually want me around. And just like that, I'm free. 6 months later, I see her at a coffee shop. She's sitting alone by the window, staring into a half-empty cup. No Mark, no friends, just her, a paperback she isn't reading, and that same vanilla perfume lingering in the air like a ghost. I consider walking out. Instead, I order my drink and wait at the opposite end of the counter. She notices me when the barista calls my name. Our eyes meet, hers widen, a flash of hope, panic, then something that looks like shame. She opens her mouth like she might call out. I give her a polite nod, the kind you'd give an acquaintance. Then I take my coffee and leave without looking back. Mutual friends tell me things, even when I don't ask. She asks about you. You know, she's not doing great. That Mark guy really did a number on her. She says you changed. I never respond to these updates. They're not my business anymore. A year to the day after our breakup, my phone lights up with a notification. A new follow request on Instagram. Her profile picture looks different. Darker hair, tired eyes. I swipe it away. Later that night, another notification appears. A message request. I saw your post about the promotion. Congrats. You always said you'd get there. I delete it without reading. The last time I hear about her is from an old coworker at a holiday party. She's dating some finance guy now, they say, sipping their drink, but I heard she still brings you up sometimes. Says you were the one who got away. I laugh into my beer. Nah, I didn't go anywhere. She's the one who left. The conversation moves on. The party gets louder. And just like that, she's gone again. Tonight I'm cooking dinner when the doorbell rings. Through the peephole, I see a delivery guy holding flowers, roses, her favorite. I don't answer. An hour later, my phone buzzes. An unknown number. Did you get them? I block it without replying. The flowers sit outside all night. By morning, they're wilted. I toss them in the dumpster on my way to work. Somewhere along the way, I stopped counting the days, stopped wondering if she'd reach out, stopped caring altogether. Turns out the greatest revenge isn't hatred, it's peace, and mine is finally here. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. What do you think about this story? Share it in the comments.